to my QS for you channel. Please subscribe and press the bell button. Hello friends, today I am going to explain types of footings. So here you can see 9 types of footings. Number 1, wall footings, or else we can say strip footing. Number 2 is spread footings. Number 3 is isolated footings. Number 4 is stepped footings. Number 5 is combined footings. Number 7 is met or raft foundation. Number 8 is step footings. Number 9 is pile foundation. Okay, now I will explain one by one. So this is strip footings. It is also known as wall footings. The strip footing is a component of shallow foundations which distributes the weight of a load bearing wall across the area of the ground. Okay, next one is spread footings. A spread is given under the base of the foundation so that the load of the structure is distributed on wide area of the soil in such a way that the safe bearing capacity of the soil is not exceeded. So this type of footings we are calling spread footing. So next type of footing is the isolated footings. Isolated footings, it is square or circular or individually rectangular slab of uniform thickness provided under each column. So this type of footing is called as isolated footings. So next type of footing is step footings. The main purpose of using stepped footing is to keep the metal columns away from direct contact with soil to save them from corrosive effect. They are used to carry the load of metal columns and transmit this load to the below ground. So this type of footing is we are calling stepped footing. Okay, next one is, now you are now seeing this picture. This is combined footings. When 2 or more columns are supported by a footing, it is called as combined footings. This footing may be of rectangular or trapezoidal in plan. Okay, so this combined footings is using like 3 situations. Whenever this 3 situation is coming, then only we are using this combined footings. So now I will tell what are the situations. So number 1 is when columns are very close to each other, okay, and their individual footing is overlaps. So these situations we are using combined footings. So the second one is soil having low bearing capacity. So soil is like having the low bearing capacity and requires more area under individual footings. So this type of situations we are using combined footings. Okay, third reason is the column end is situated near the property line. You can say the boundary wall, the neighbor's boundary walls. So like that situations we are using combined footings, and the footings cannot be extended because of this neighbors. So this property line, or we can say the neighbor's border, so we can't extend the footings. So like that situations we are using the combined footings. Okay, next one is sloped footings. The stepped footings having top or side faces are known as sloped footings. This type of footing is useful in the construction of formworks. So whenever this situation is coming, so we are using sloped footings. Okay, next type of footing is raft foundation. This type of foundation is known as met foundation. This foundation covers the entire area under the structure. This foundation has only reinforced concrete slab covering the whole area, or slab and beam together. Okay, the raft foundation is adopted when heavy structure. So the raft foundation is will be adopted only like whenever the heavy structure that places is we are applying this raft or met foundations. Then the structure are to be constructed on soft mud, upground or marshy site with uncertain behavior. Okay, so now you are watching in this picture. This is rough or mud foundations. This is the type of pictures. So whenever the heavy structure is coming, so that places we are applying this type of foundation. Okay, this is stepped footing. In this type of footing, the outer or inner column is connected by a stepped beam. So this type of footing is, we are telling, stepped footings. So it doesn't transfer any load to the soil. Now you can see between these columns there have two footings. Between these footings one beam is there. This type of beam we are telling stepped beam. So when we are using the stepped beam, so that type of footings we are telling stepped footing. Okay, next one is the pile foundation. A pile foundation is a long cylinder of a strong material such as concrete that is pushed into the ground to act as a steady support for structure built on top of it. So now this picture you can see the pile is, the four pile is there, and the pile cap is there, and after that one is the pier is there. Okay, so what are the situations we are using pile foundations? Now I will explain. Pile foundations are used in the following situations. Okay, number one is when there of weak soil at the surfaces. So like that situations we are using the pile foundations. This layer cannot support the weight of the building because of this soil is weak. So this type of situations we are using the pile foundations. So the loads of the building have to bypass this layer because of the weak soil and be transferred to the layer of stronger soil or rock that is below the weak layer. So this is the point number one, or situation number one for the we are using the pile foundations. And another situation is when a building is very heavy or concentrated loads, such as in a high rise structure or bridge or the water tanks. This type of situation is whenever coming, so that type of situations we are using pile foundation. Okay friends, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell button for the get notification in future videos. Thank you.